I may say this every week, but this is the biggest game of the season. The league's over, that's history now. We're now in the business end. Doesn't matter about how many bonus points you get, whether you get a losing point, doesn't matter if you win by 1 point or by 50. What matters is who leaves this field victorious. And in the quarter-final, it could not have been more poetic, could it? We are here at the King Coyd campus, travelling across the city, and it is, of course, Cardiff versus Met. I spoke to Al Flowers and Luke Pollock before the game. So, Al, long old season, but now we're at the business end. Are you where you want to be now, having all the targets you set at the start of the season?
Hi, Kian. Yeah, first of all, great night for a game, isn't it? And great atmosphere. So yeah, we are. We're pleased. You know, we've hit most of the targets. Performance was the main one. Staying in Super Rugby competitive with smiles on faces was our biggest goal this year, to surprise a few people. I think we've achieved that. And getting to the quarter-final and being drawn with Cardiff Met, I don't think you could have chosen it any better, to be honest. It's a great outcome.
I think the night's lining up for some poetic justice. Obviously, we've played them twice. 4 points in it, across the two games that we've played. What can you expect from this Met side? And having played that we're not at Cap now, we're now here at their home turf.
Yeah, listen, it's going to be a tough game. We all know that. They're a quality side and they've got a quality coach and management team here. I hope we just do ourselves justice, you know, and if we perform to the levels we can perform at, the result will take care of itself. But the boys are ready for it. We've prepared well, very well. It's great. It's up here, you know. Cardiff, we could have probably filled the Arms Park, but I also understand why they want it here. It's going to be a fantastic atmosphere for their students. It's just, I think the team that manages the occasion the best may come out on top.
Yeah. Well, you can see why they want to hear purely with the ticket allocation. But anyway, what kind of things you've been working on in this 2-week break in order to prepare for this game?
I'll keep that under my hat. Ask me after the game.
Okay, perfect. We'll see if that's worked then. And then finally, what are the last things you're going to be saying to these boys before they go out onto that pitch?
To be honest, the same message you said all year, kid. To be honest, enjoy it. There's no pressure here. We've said it all year. The pressure comes when you look at the unfortunate events that are happening in other places in the world. This is an opportunity. It's not pressure. It's an opportunity to go out and play in the last game. Go and enjoy themselves. Go out and enjoy and come back in with a smile on their face. Don't worry about anything else.
100%. Great message. Well, thank you very much for talking to me and good luck.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Cheers. So I'm here with Luke Pollock. Obviously, Luke, not involved today. What's the feeling around camp been like these past couple of weeks?
Oh yeah, we've just been really excited. We've known we've had Met now for 10 or 12 days, so real excitement. We always knew it was kind of on the cards. That sixth position in the league to get them in playoffs. So yeah, we're just buzzing, to be honest, to get stuck into them again.
Yeah, and obviously we've faced Met a couple of times this season. What do we need to do to turn them over today?
Yeah, Met are they're a big physical team, so we just need to control what we can control. I think in the second game we did that well. Before Christmas, they started getting into the game quite early, but we pulled together in the second half and controlled what we could control well. So just do that again today, stick to our game plan, and yeah, hopefully it'll go well. And
obviously, something that we haven't had all season, away fans come in. I mean, we have some, obviously you can see that with the ticket allocations, we were able to sell out ours and Met, you know. How much would a win today mean with all the fans behind you?
Yeah, it'd be huge. We're fortunate to have the club behind us at most of our home games, and a few of the boys have come away. But yeah, I think the whole club would just love to turn over Met. I don't think we've ever turned them over as a first team. So yeah, it'd be huge, and yeah, here's to hoping.
Amazing stuff. Well, thank you for talking to me.
Thank you.
Cheers.
There's the media man! I reckon not the media man! If we win, we've got to step on it.
Cam Scott getting involved there. Dunford's in there. Can they get over the line? And they're over! Shenton against William Evans.
See Alan there watching on. He'll be, I'm going to say, supporting his scrum there. Quick thing.
Ethan Phillips
breaks through.
It's inside, and William Evans, can he go all the way? And he's over the line for Cardiff Uni's fourth try of the game, right in front of us here. Can you believe it?
So we're back with Cardiff Fan TV. I'm here with Will and Jamie. Boys, what have you made of the first half?
I think our boys have just fronted up to it. I think Met really did not expect us to bring the heat, and the boys just hit them harder than they thought they would, and Met haven't stood up to it so far.
Yeah, I'd agree. It's a strong start, and hopefully we can maintain it in the second. So,
Sorry to cut you off, but who's impressed you today and in the first half?
to be honest, I'm not wearing my contact lenses because I've contracted keratitis in my left eye. So it's a bit of a blur.
Is it contagious?
It's not, fortunately. But I'd say Marcus Ramage as usual, playing very well.
I think our midfield, I think Cam's at 12 and I think Marcus and him have worked really well. And I think if we keep going up the middle, then we should have Met for the rest of this game, I reckon.
Perfect. And finally, what do you reckon for final score?
I think it will be a score apiece in the second half. I think there might be a penalty here or there, but I think we'll hold out the win. We will.
Final score, I reckon 32 points to 23.
Amazing stuff. Thank you very much, boys. On to the second half. Let's go, Cardiff.
Off the boot, over the bar and in between the sticks, and in a tussle with William Evans. Inside Romazang, we've seen this before. Can he go all the way here? Romazang with the afterburners on and he gets over the line. Only 5 metres away from their own try line.
It really is like clockwork, the lineouts from Cardiff Uni.
Ben Chapman, he's going all the way, is he? The referee doesn't have a great view, but it looks to be over the line. And Cardiff Uni take the lead again here at Rugby 1. And the players love it, giving it the big one to their fans. And it is Chapman over the line for his second of the game. Cardiff Met 27, Cardiff University 31.
They're like a well-oiled machine. When
And he goes himself. The show will go and it's out to the winger. Shenton with a good tackle, almost throwing him straight into the Cardiff University media team, who have a slightly smaller setup than Cardiff Met Sports TV.
my coach bigger than yours. I'll get that sorted out for you. It is tighter than I read just then. But as I said, much better value from Cardiff Met in the second half.
There, but Romazang, he's out wide, he's on the left hand side. It's a great step from Romazang, and it's inside to Heath McBee. Oh, Romazang, what a player. As we see Heath McBee celebrate that like it is the winning try almost. Victory for Cardiff Met in the ultimate Cardiff class. It is absolute ecstasy for Cardiff Met. Cardiff Uni are devastated. What a game What an evening!
So we're here with Al after a great match in truth and a great performance from the boys, and unfortunately they were able to fall just short, but what's your thoughts on the game?
First and foremost, Kian, immensely proud, and I know people use that word and sometimes it's a bit of a throwaway comment, but I am. Do you know, if you look at where we've come from and where we're trying to get to, an amazing group of boys, 1 to 35, 40 that we've used all year. We're up against it tonight with a couple of injuries. Boys have stepped in and they've just done the club proud, in my opinion. Came on the wrong end of it again. Credit to Cardiff Met, they knew how to win the game. Opportunities for us to have done it, we didn't take them, but that's all part of the learning curve. But I am immensely proud of these players.
What does it show for Cardiff, a team like this, a team who are... rugby's not their main sport, and you compare that to a lot of the other teams in the league, you would say the majority of the teams, like sport and rugby, is their main kind of go-to. What does it show for a squad like this to be able to compete at this higher level?
To be honest, Kian, I'm in awe of them, if I'm totally honest, because all of these players are going to graduate and go on to great careers outside of rugby. So to find that intrinsic motivation to want to get up 3 or 4 times a week, be in the gym for 7, double that up with training, then analysis, to get themselves to that level psychologically just because they enjoy it and want to do it for this university is just amazing. You look at maybe some of the other teams we play, their motivation is to try and get a job through sport. Our boys do it because they love doing it and they want to make the club proud, and it doesn't cease to amaze me what they're willing to do.
So then, just the final question, what can we look forward to now towards Varsity, the big one of the biggest games of the year?
Yeah. Well, that's a funny one, Kian, because everyone looks at it as being the biggest game, but it's a one-off. It's a one-off game, and you know, we will stick to our morals and the values in it. That's why we've got where we've got this year, because we've got an amazing culture. So the boys will be rewarded. It's a one-off game. Maybe other teams will just pull people in for that game. We'll prepare as we would normally prepare. But it's a bit harsh sometimes. I think the boys are judged on one game. I would rather look at what they've achieved throughout the season, going week on week, getting on a bus, going to Newcastle, getting on a bus, going to Exeter, etc., etc. That's when you see what the team is about. So for me, great finale, amazing experience for players. But this campaign, Super Rugby, getting to the quarter-final, highest position we've ever got to in 6, and coming away from quarter-final with a 1-point loss, caps the season for me.
And it's just something purely to build on for next season, a mid-table finish in a league like we've been talking about. Thank you very much.
Can I just say, before we switch it off, both, thanks for your support this year. It's been amazing to have you pitchside, have you as part of the team, and you are considered as part of our team. And without you helping us and putting our profile out there, we wouldn't have got to where we've got, so thank you.
Thank you very much for that. It means a lot. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks, guys. Keith.
I mean, it's the story of the season, such narrow margins, competing with the highest level teams all season. All of the top 4 we've had tight games with. And it's just that last point. But unfortunately, the BUCS season is done now, but that means we can put all focus now into Varsity, the big one, after Easter, end of April. Make sure you're there. I know we will. We'll see you then.